Hello everybody, this is Dragothic and we're going to be looking at Escape from Tarkov today. I'm going to do a quick little buyer's guide here. As you can see in the background right now, playing is the trailer that was released for 2016. All pre-rendered, of course, not actual gameplay, but it is very good watch. I think there'll be a link down below for the full clip. It's about 3 minutes long and it's really interesting to watch. They put a lot of work into it. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch over to the website to see where you can get started. I'm going to click onto that now. Alright, so now we're all looking at me. Excellent. Now, Escape from Tarkov is a Russian-developed game. It's a I wouldn't say realistic. It's immersive shooter with a looting aspect, and you start on different sides of the map to work your way in and loot and try and get out. Right, nice and easy. We can go into more in-depth later for certain things. What we're going to talk about today is pricing. So, as you can see, it is a pre-order beta at the moment, but don't get me wrong, there's a lot of content available, and the player base can be interesting, and you just got to have a good internet, nice and simple. First off, we're going to do, if you want to start to come into it, you're going to want to come onto the Escape from Tarkov website. So that's escapefromtarkov.com. From there, you're going to click on this beta page, and that'll bring you to the packages. Alright, so here's where we start off with the Standard Edition. Alright, so the Standard Edition gives you access to the closed beta, which is the gameplay right now, a digital copy of the game, same as Steam. They just have their own launcher at the moment. They're not through Steam, they just have their own standalone launcher. You get a basic stash, which is 10 by 26 cells, because they use a grid pattern stashing for your home base, which will be coming as a full proper base in 0.12, I believe, coming out shortly. Let's see, and you get some bonus equipment. All the packages get some bonus equipment, but I'm going to tell you right now, this bonus equipment on all the packages means absolutely nothing, because you're going to lose it all in about 3 raids, or if you do what I do, you're going to sell half of it anyway, and then just run with basic stuff until you can earn your own shit. Because I'll tell you now, the game is very unforgiving, and you will die, and you will lose everything, and my phone went off in the middle of my recording. How great is that? I'm going to put that on silent. What a rookie mistake is that? Come on. All right, so you get some basic gear. All right, so nice and easy. And we can click on that to see some basic equipment. So you get a knife. Basically, that's already pre-equipped. You can never lose your melee weapon that you've got equipped. It's one thing that if you die and you lose everything, you always have whatever melee weapon you had in your pocket there for you. You get some tactical rigs, some backpacks, some containers, a couple of pistols, some magazines, ammo. Basically, they give you all the stuff you need to do a couple pistol runs to get used to the game. Some canned meats, which you'll just sell because who cares. Bottled water. You won't live long enough to drink it anyway. Some med kits. They're handy. But they're easily purchased from the medical shop. Nice and simple there. Some bandages. They're a dime a dozen. Splints. They're kind of a little bit important in the beginning game until you level up whatever it is that stops you from getting fractures as much. They've just been brought back into the game properly. And 300k rubles, which will get you very far, pretty far there. And an AK, like one of the mini AKs with a couple of magazines. Alright, so basically all that's about 8 raids. And you will lose all of it because you will just die. Nice and easy. Alright? So that's from there is about 44.95. So I do believe the pricing will be a little bit different depending on, because I'm looking at this from Australia, and I do believe that these are it wants me to log in. I don't really click on that. I do believe that these prices are in either Australian or, if depending on what I'm looking at, in American. So it's about 44 bucks, 45 bucks for the base game here. The next one here, you have the Left Behind edition. Basically gives you all the stuff you just got then there with the same stash size. For 26 cells it goes up to 36 cells, which just means you have an extra, I think it's like, what? That's like an extra 10 rows. It's like a gun worth of space, basically. And that's for $74. And it basically gives you the exact same kit. Now, at this point here, you're just sort of... It's more of a supporter pack than anything. You know, it doesn't give you anything better really than what the standard edition gets you. It's just a supporter pack. All right, so you're just paying extra for the sake of paying extra with that one there. Next one's a prepare for escape edition. You get the all the stuff you got before with the copy, the increased stash. You get another 10 on top of your stash points as before. So that's basically two gun widths worth of space. And you get initially good standing with traders, which is marginal if anything, because quite frankly you do like 20 transactions with them and then they're happy. They're really not that hard to level up. I wouldn't put any stock into that at all. It really means nothing. And all that does is give you better pricing when you're buying and selling stuff. But if you buy and sell enough stuff, then it won't matter anymore because your standing is just going to get up anyway. This one here gives you a few bit of extra bits and pieces. So you can see you get more AKs, just more guns to play with, really. Some American dollars there. You get some armor with this one here. Some fun kit pieces. But to tell you what, I would sell most of these anyway, and just start off with the beginning gear anyway. And you get 400k rubles, which is basically that 100k there you can pull out in a single raid. You know, if you get a single successful raid, pull a couple of guns out, get a couple of shotguns out. Shotguns sell for about 20k each. So, you know, it doesn't matter. So basically all of this thing is doing is giving you a bit more extra gear to lose for the beginning. Still just a supported pack. That's why it goes up. It doesn't really give you anything else special. And that was $100. Okay? And you're still not getting anything special out of this yet. This is just $100 supporter pack, basically, for them. And then you got the Edge of Darkness limited edition, which is what I've got, just because when I first bought the game, I wanted to join in with it. And plus, you get a bigger stash. That's the only reason why I really cared. But the stash size will be unlockable through questing in the future. And this just gives you the option to start out fresh game with the full stash instead of having to do quests to unlock it. But a lot of people would be interested in the challenge of unlocking everything anyway. So this one here, you get a guaranteed instant access to closed beta. You get a copy. You get a bigger stash. It's handy having the extra stash space because you don't have to. You can hoard more stuff for upcoming quests that you find for items that you found in raid. You get additional resources in your stash, which we'll go look in a second. You get good standing with all traders in the game. You get a unique gamer in-game ID. Free access to all Sequescent DLC Season Pass. Now, that's basically unimportant until the game releases. So I believe that this one here is coming out with, once the game is fully released, and they've brought everything that they put out originally in their game plan for what they want to do. This one here will get everything after that. You know what I mean? That's because this is the big supporter pack. That's all it ever is meant to be seen as. But you get the season pass. Basically, just gives you all DLC they ever do for the game. Right? But like I said before, all of this here stuff you get out of this. I think the only real big difference in all of this that you get that's out of the other one is you get a better armor somewhere. You get a 6A. There you go. You get a 6A. That's good for maybe 3 or 4 shots with if you're lucky, maybe you could still get one shot with a Mosin through that. So you get a visored helmet. Yeah, cool. But I'll tell you now, most of this I would sell. So you get that 400k rubles, maybe sell 150k worth of stuff, and now you get an extra 5 AKs to play with, and mod with. You know, it's if you don't buy these for the equipment, because like I said, this is about 8 raids worth of losses. That's nothing. That's about that could be 10 minutes of gameplay with how fast you can die in this game. So you know, like I said, this is just a supporter pack. The only thing here of any thing that you're buying is that you know that you get all the DLCs when it's fully done, finished game. It's very open. It's open beta at the moment, so they've still got a fair bit of time and more updates and stuff to do till then. And you get some extra equipment, which equates to about 150 grand extra worth of sales, which is nothing. It's like an hour worth of guns, maybe. And you'll pull out more weaponry in a successful run to sell off than you will in this pack. So, you know, like I said, the only thing you're really buying this for is the to be a supporter of the game. So, like I said, I wouldn't buy this for get going. If you're going to start out, right, you're going to start this game, just try it out. This is where you want to be. Your $50 game, standard edition. Okay. Now, the Escape from Tarkov Battlestate games, right? They bring out discounts every couple of months because once they get more servers and stuff like that, they go, cool, we want to stress test more stuff. We're going to put a sale out because a lot of people that are on this then want to then go, okay, cool, I'm going to go and buy the big pack now to support now that's on sale. And the sale prices can be huge, like 35% off. You know what I mean? Like they're just trying to get more players in because they want to grow the community out every now and again, faster in like a big chunk to do a stress test, basically. So get your standard edition for $50. Right, this is one you want, and then if you enjoy it, like I have, then if you feel inclined to do so, when the when they announce a discount, then go for something bigger. All right, that's up to you. It's your choice. You can happily play on just the standard edition forever. A lot of the streamers and stuff literally just play on these as challenges because it's a little bit makes the game a little harder because you can't hoard as much stuff. That's about it. All right, and that's the easiest way to go. That'll get you into the game. All right, that'll get you playing. There's nothing in the game that is locked away from you because you have this standard edition. All right, there's nothing locked behind a paywall. There's no microtransactions that everything's locked behind. Everything is just you find it. If you can get it out of the raid, it's yours. Okay, you level up enough, you can have every weapon in the game on this edition. Okay, there's nothing locked behind it. So yeah, that's my thoughts on this one here. It is an 18 plus game. It is kind of violent. There are grenades. Things explode. Things are funny. You will have lockups every now and again. Memory leaks. It's not too bad. Sometimes the server's a bit stuttery, but it's getting better. And yeah, I enjoyed the game, and I hope you do too. Alright, thank you very much for listening to me today. I hope you've learned something about Escape from Tarkov and have got an idea for where you want to be buying at. Please remember to like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content I'm putting out. It really helps me out. Make sure you say hi down below. If you've got any questions, put it in the comment section. No worries at all. Join me over at Twitter at Dragothic_. Alright, there'll be a link down below in the descriptions. Go join me out there. I'm very interactive on Twitter. I talk all the time. I've also got a D&D podcast, and I talk about it on there as well. All right, so hit me up, and I hope to see you out there, and I hope I don't have to shoot you somewhere on the server in Australia. All right, guys, thank you very much. Dragothic Gaming, signing out.